Hello, what's good, guys? You're welcome back. This is another episode of our $1 million funded challenge, and I'll be breaking down the trades we took for this week. Last week was clearly a losing week for us, so we had about 3 losses in a row, and that actually affected one of my accounts. Like I said, I got another 25k funding, and we added it to the previous one we got, and that was what I traded last week throughout, and it was not very nice. All right, with the losing streak I had last week, I got the account to about drawdown of 50%, which means it's just 2% that is left on the account. So let's see how we traded this week and if we actually smashed it. And so let's go to the chart and see what we have. So I'm going to start recording now. All right, so this is what we have. This is what we have on the chart, and it's really not looking nice, as you can see. All right, we started Monday from here. This place I marked out with this vertical line. So this was where Monday price action started with this region session. Right, this was Tuesday, so it means we took our first trade for this week on Tuesday. Then the second was on Wednesday. Third was we didn't trade on Thursday, we didn't trade on Friday. All right, and on Monday was the day we had our payout, all right, from one of our funded accounts. All right, 25k funded account. I already made a vlog on that, so if you've not watched it, make sure you go watch it. All right, so I've already uploaded the video. Make sure you go watch the process. I did everything. I recorded everything, the live withdrawal and how I requested for the payout. Everything is up here on YouTube, so just look for the video. I think it should be the most recently uploaded video after before this one. All right, so you can go watch the video to see how we actually did that stuff. So this week, this was Monday, Tuesday, I got this price action. So, and though starting Monday, this was where I wanted price to come to, because we have this sort of rally price action here. So this is a kind of base, all right? Supply and demand. The concept of supply and demand is very simple. We have rally, then we'll have something like this, like a base. All right, this base is your demand zone, and we'll have another rally. So this is what I'm expecting. This particular base, I'm expecting price to pull back to this base and give us another leg. All right, so this is what I'm expecting. So this is what I'm expecting on good, and as you can see, this is where price is currently. All right, but when we opened Monday, we already had this wedge. If you go to the 15-minute time frame, I think you're going to see this structure clearly there. All right, let's get it. So this was the falling wedge rather. Sorry. So this was the falling wedge that had already taken our liquidity. This falling wedge has taken our liquidity here. Has already taken out this low. This was the liquidity it took out, and this was the breakout right here. This was where we had the breakout. Now you can see price has already. This was actually where we had losses the last week. We were trying to buy from here and all of that. I've already done a breakdown on that particular for last week. So this was the next place. All right, so this was the extreme POI that price tapped into, and as you can see, we tapped into this POI, and you can see that upward push. So we sort of broke twice. All right, so I'm just walking you guys through how I actually got this trade, because I don't just take these trades. They're all based on something. So because of this double break, I was like, we've confirmed an uptrend, so we should take out this high and maybe go further to take out this last one. All right, so I was waiting clearly for market to come back to a discount zone, and as well on a key level, so I can actually start looking for confirmations to buy. And if you pull my my Fibonacci 2 from this swing low, all right, this was the low, all right, that created this high. All right, so this was the high that created this low rather, and we've actually broken it, and we've seen this change of character right here. So all we need to do is to wait for price to tap into discount, and we'll start looking for buys. All right, and this was where we got the first signal. Price tapped into this discount level. You can see it was below the 50% level of this Fibonacci 2, and this was the same thing. This was also a key level. If you check what I call a key level, my S and arrow key level, which is my support and resistance key level, is places zones in the market where price has reacted several times. All right, so I have them here. Let me just look for this tool so I can mark it properly. All right, this is a brush tool. All right, so look at that here. We have, you can see price reacted from here. All right, let's go. So we can see that price reaction from here, same thing here. So you can see same thing here. All right, so we've been breaking that particular key level, and price has been resisting and supporting as well. All right, so this is a very strong key level. So let's go to the current price action and see what we did. So since I already like established this particular zone as key level, and that is where I'll be watching. If price gives any reaction for buy, then I'll be buying. So, and we got our first signal right here. So this was on the 15-minute time frame, and if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you're going to see that. Okay, let me cut this off so we can have a clearer picture, all right, of everything. So this was where the signal, I got the signal to actually buy. So if you look at this now, you're going to see that we had this push down that is looking like a wedge. Now we have this doji candle, and we have this next one. All right, now this is a morning star candle. If you don't know, morning star candle is made of 3 candles, where you have a bearish candle, then a doji candle regardless of the color, then a very bullish candle. All right, so this was the candle that was formed, all right, before I started. So I bought at the close of this candle, and my stop loss was just at the low of this candle. So although I gave it a little bit of space, and if you go to the like 15-minute time frame, or the a much more lower time frame, you're going to see this, right? Some sort of breakout that is about to happen. So this was what I was looking at. So I was like, price is going to shoot up from here. This was my first entry on, this was my first trade on Tuesday. So, and as you can see, we did not even, we ran few pips up, then price reversed and came straight to stop loss. Let's take this to higher time frame so it can be a little bit faster. As you can see, we actually went straight to stop loss, and that was how we got hit. Now this particular trade, the first one, I took it on my funded account. All right, the 25k I withdrew from, when you withdraw, when you request your payouts, they are going to reset the balance back to 25k, then you start another trading cycle. All right, so this was my first trade on the account on the 25k, and on this account now I'm risking 1%. On my funded account I risk 1%, then on the evaluations I risk 2%. All right, so this I risk 1% here, so I lost approximately $250, although it was more than due to commission and other stuff. All right, I think about 281. All right, I don't even know how it got to that number, but that was my loss PNL. That was how much I lost. So when we took this loss, I kind of cheat for the day. I didn't like take a trade again because I was just waiting for maybe market could get more confirmation. And when we actually when price swept my stop loss, you can see we had this sort of sweep to this zone. Look at this, to this particular zone. All right, so this was what we have, and I was just watching this closely. You can see price came more to like tap into that zone, and now you can see that push up. All right, so this is like we took out this liquidity here as ensuring liquidity. Now price tapped into this POI, and now we've gotten that change of character to like start pushing up. So that was what I saw. So this was already at the end of the day, so I was waiting for the next day trading section to actually open before I can engage. So this was where I put my entry, and my stop loss was just below this particular zone. All right, so this was how I had it set up. This was my second trade, and during the Asian session, that was when it got triggered. And let's see, so it went during the open of the London, that was when it went straight to stop loss. So lost this one on Tuesday, this was on Wednesday, and this one on Wednesday I put this one on the 50k account. Like I said, if you watch the previous video I made on the payouts, I said I was going to get a 50k account. We've been trading 25k, so I needed to like step up funding. So I got 50k account, a new 50k account from Funded Nest, right? And this was my first trade on the account, this one, and I'm risking 2%, all right, $1,000. That's 2% of 50k, and we lost it on just this first trade. And the 25k account that I was trading last week, that was just left with 2%, because I was actually seeing this as a very high probability trade because of the confirmation that I've gotten. Not just this is like a double confirmation for me, so I kind of risk the 2% that was left on the account, hoping that with this trade, if this trade do go well, like if it goes well, we're going to recover from the drawdown. All right, but unfortunately we kind of dropped to the SL price, and that was how I lost the account already. So I just have the 25k funding that I got payout from and the new 50k. All right, currently the 50k is in 2% drawdown because of this trade that I lost, and the new 25k which I got payout from is currently out minus 1% drawdown. All right, so I think I took another, okay, this trade on Tuesday, because this was the next day. All right, this was the next day. This same trade I took it on the 25k account. So when I lost it, I lost 1% again. So totally this week on the 25k funded account, I lost 2% total. Then on the 50k, I lost 2% as well. But the 50k was just one trade, while this was from two trades, all right, because I was risking 1%. So that was it. And there was no other trade. I didn't bother trading again because I didn't really see anything that so seems like market was just playing with the whole thing. So all the confirmations I got, no one played out. So I need to like allow the market do its thing. And these buyers, this lookout that I had earlier on, I just have to wait for it to like play out. All right. So this base rally, so price has actually come to this base now. So I'm kind of expecting price to tap into a key level here, maybe somewhere around here. All right, and start reversing. And let's see, that was exactly what market did. The moment we tapped into that key level, we started pushing up. All right, we started pushing up. Remember, there's another resistance zone here that we rejected multiple times. All right, so this place is going to act as resistance. So if we're able to break it, it means we're coming up. All right, good, will be very bullish. But let's see, market rejected it. This was happening on Friday, and this is where I'm looking to take my next trade. So coming next week, I'll be buying from here because this is liquidity has been taken out. So I expect gold to take out this liquidity and buy. Maybe if we break this resistance, that will be more confirmation for more buys. All right, so that is all for this video. And all right, let me show you guys the P&L. So P&L for the account. So we losing that 25k has actually now drawn us back to 25k funded and no longer 50k, and that was just clearly mistake on my side. Honestly, that was just me. I don't know, but it happens and we just have to accept it. I don't have to start brooding over that loss, and start because it's not just going to allow me move on. So I've made peace with losing the account, and I'm just focusing on the the next thing, all right, which is the 50k that I have currently, and managing the what's it called, the 25k as well. All right, so this is it so far on the 25k account. Like the one I told you I lost, I think I lost just 2%. It still have is about 9.9%. So this is 0.1% remaining to lose the account. I don't think there's anything you do to get that account back, because once the trade goes in drawdown, you already lost the account. So that's how it works. So that's it. And this is what's it called? This is the next account. This is the 25k account. Currently I'm in 2% drawdown. So that is it. And this is the 50k account, and I'm currently in about 2% drawdown, 996. So these are approximately 2%. So this is the evaluation. You can see the end date is unlimited, while we have so I'm going to tell you guys something. It seems like this payout something, I was actually reflecting on how I lost that account. I think when I get a payout, just more focused on when the next payout date is, that I want to make money quick, so I can actually request on the next payout date. I don't know, because when I'm trading the evaluation date, the evaluation phase, I'm actually more relaxed because there's no time limit, it's unlimited. So I'm most times I can get it fast in 3 weeks or month maximum. But when it gets to the live funded, I don't know, is it because of the time frame that I'll now be okay, I must make so much a certain amount of money so I can actually withdraw on that day. So there's this mentality that that day should not come and I wouldn't be withdrawing. and that was what made me lose the very first one I got funded, the first 25K. After getting payout from it, I started trading because the next payout was in 2 weeks. I was just forcing trades, and that was how it was. I lost the account in the space of 1 week. Same thing happened this one. I got to 8% drawdown in a space of 1 week. That means I was just over trading. And something I noticed again was me not having evaluation account, because when I have funded account, I always like having evaluation so that I won't be like focused on trading it like that. Like back, all right, because I share the trades. I can just trade the evaluation, since my psychology there is kind of more balanced than when I'm just trading only the funded. So these are the mistakes that I've kind of learned from these setbacks, and I'll be like, um, I'll be implementing them in the new ones I'll be trading. So that's by the way, and I don't think there's any other thing. So today is Saturday, and I'm up studying and all doing all of that stuff. So I'm very prepared for the coming week, and I know something good is going to come out of it. So we already have a setup from Friday. So let's see if good is going to buy from Monday, right? If good is going to buy from Monday. So I really hope it does, because means we'll be out of drawdown, and that will be good for our account. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you're just seeing my video for this first time, my name is Prince Rui. I just don't need any reintroduction, but I just have to like say it for those of you that see my video for the first time. All right, I'm a forex and crypto trader. Basically, forex on, right now, because I'm just focused on trading for fun. Like, so I'm a forex trader. I'm also a crypto trader, and I'm documenting my journey here on YouTube. We started the challenge, a 1 million funded challenge. So the goal is to, get to 1 million funded before the end of the year. And we've been on this goal since January this year. And there have been setbacks, a lot of setback and progresses that we've made so far. So if you want to see the journey, the challenges have been uploaded by episode. There's episode 1. I think currently this is like, is it the 5th or the 4th? Should be the 5th or 6th episode. So I don't know, but you should check it out, and make sure you subscribe and like, and don't forget to comment. Tell me what you think about my trade, how I break them down and stuff like that. So let's just connect and go together. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.